Good morning. Broken tent pole. Is it a disaster? No, not really. It's a pain more than anything. Now, I had this very recently with the Recon 1 tent, the one I've just put up. And I was still able to continue with the camp. It's not the end of the world. Sadly, no camping this weekend. I'm not feeling very well, so I've just popped out quick just to make this video, say hello to you all, and explain the story, how I got round it and what I've done since then to fix it. First, let me take you to the tent and show you what let go. Right, this arch pole over the top was the one that broke. I'm not surprised, to be perfectly honest. It is quite a tight arc. It's like a full 180 degrees. Obviously the fiberglass doesn't want to be bent in that way, and over time it's a lot of stress on it. I'm not quite sure how old this tent is, but you know, these poles are going to fatigue after a while, especially if they're bent in a tight curve like that. These main ones, they're nowhere near as tight an arc, and they're much longer, so the actual sections themselves aren't being flexed as much. When I put it up, it started to split sort of in the middle of each of the black sections over here. It wasn't snapped in half, but it was splitting. Therefore, rather than a curved arc, we was getting a corner almost. Not an ideal start to a camp. Right, so what did I do on the day? Basically took the pole back out so it could straighten out, and I had my roll of black insulation tape with me, the electrical stuff, and I bound tightly around the split section to give it some support. Still wasn't perfect, but it's enough to get me through the weekend, so it saved the camp being a bit of a disaster, which was the main thing. And when I got home, had a look online. You can't get replacement poles for this tent. Some of the high-end ones you can. They're expensive, but you can get them for the expensive tents. So I looked online for someone who could make me another pole. I found someone not in the area, but Southampton, not end of the world. I was going to have to post it anyway, so it doesn't really matter where it is. And he made me up a new pole, which was great. Very easy guy to deal with. Told him the rough size of it beforehand, how many sections, that sort of thing. He gave me a ballpark figure. When he got the pole on inspection, not all of the sections were bad. So there was a couple he didn't have to replace, so he reduced the price for me, which was very good of him. I'd have been none the wiser, to be perfectly honest, but you know, he did that. And posted it back to me pretty quick, within a couple of days. And he also enclosed another section, which is already, cut the same length, with another metal end already fitted to it. So if I was out and I had a disaster again, I could always take the broken piece out and stick this piece in, which was, a nice gesture to add that. All in all, a nice service. In fact, I'll link his website in the description under this video. Not that it's any sort of promotion or anything like that. I don't make any money out of it or anything, but I like to help out and promote people that they just give a good service, go that extra mile. It's always worth knowing someone like that if you do camping, someone that can get you out of trouble. So yeah, I'll link his website for you. Go and check him out. So I suppose the end of the story is I've still got my tent that I enjoy using. I didn't have to throw it away for the sake of a few quid. Got a new pole. He's ready to go again. It seemed a shame to, bin a decent tent that you like and the rest of it is in excellent condition for the sake of one pole. Get it repaired, you're good to go.